What's going on, everybody? Travis here. We are just 5 minutes out from the February 25th Sony Playstation State of Play. Wasn't really expecting this to pop up. A couple of days ago, they just gave us it was kind of off the heels of the Nintendo Direct. Sony says, hey, we're doing 1-2. Surprise, couple of days, in 48 hours, we're going to have this State of Play giving us a deep dive on some games that are coming out. What deep dive that is, they haven't really given us much information on that. But I have some things that I would like to see. I don't think we're going to get anything brand new, like anything AAA huge announced or like first time ever gameplay. Like, I don't think we're going to see God of War Ragnarok. I don't think we're going to see anything like that. Maybe something we've seen gameplay of already. So like Returnal, that just got a teaser trailer, and we could get a deeper dive into what that game is because there's a lot of questions there. Kina is a game that I'm really, really excited about, and I want to get a little more information on. And really, Horizon 2, I think, is probably one of the bigger games that we need to start seeing. I was a little sad to hear that that game is going to be cross-gen on PS4 and PS5. I think that's going to short us PS5 users, but I get it. The install base is not fully there for PS5. It's hard to get those consoles, so your PS4 people can't be left out in the cold. I get it. Understandable. Still sad as a PS5 owner, but I get it. But this is going to be an interesting show. We haven't heard from PlayStation in quite some time, and I'm a little excited to see what they have going on. Expectations not too high, but let's see what happens in a few minutes when the show starts. I have a nagging suspicion this will be slightly better than the Nintendo Direct. Slightly better, just a little bit. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. PlayStation Direct time. Starting off with a trailer, what we gonna get?
There's some very unexpected developments in your future. Shocking events that will change the course of your life.
That last part might have been a hair dramatic, but there's
Starting out with Crash.
updates and additions coming
I know a lot of people are excited about this. I am just not a Crash fan. It's not my jam.
Hey everyone,
I understand I don't like fun.
Toys for Bob. I'm here to give you the feature rundown on Crash Bandicoot 4 on PS5. That includes 4K at 60 frames per second, adaptive triggers, 3D audio, and more.
Let's make this fun.
It looks good. The animation, the graphics are fantastic. Just a gorgeous game.
We find the evil masterminds Neo Cortex and Dr.
I mean, it looks like a Pixar game, right? I mean, it's beautiful.
Inescapable interdimensional Bandicoot Master. But should our
Okay, so like I have not historically been a fan of Crash. That's why I'm not extremely excited about this game, but now that I'm really looking at it,
flashback levels and boss
it does look good.
I bet
like-
Entropy wishes he had that.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, it does look pretty good.
From the PlayStation 4, and you use the activity cards to
March 12th. I'll have to check it out.
Welcome back, Crash.
I'm kind of in a kind of in a gaming drought. And if I'm still replaying a Dark Souls game for the 100th time, I might pick it up. We'll see.
On an eagerly anticipated game coming to the PS5 console this spring.
Ah,
PlayStation Studios.
here's our deep dive on Returnal, one of the games that I expected to see.
At Housemarque are excited to give you this sneak peek at Returnal. In Returnal, you will play as Celine, an Astra scout who crash lands on an alien planet, Atropos, after receiving a mysterious signal, White Shadow. Players will explore this inscrutable, dark planet in search for answers and unfold mysteries, which may point to a larger force at play. Dashing
Oh, wow.
and quickly maneuvering your way above and around enemies is key to survival in Returnal.
Was not expecting this to be kind of like a twitchy shooter from the initial trailers that we received. It seemed more something that was akin to like The Medium that's on Xbox. I wasn't expecting this.
With the large variety of enemies and the vast number of
I don't hate it.
assets each possess,
I just wasn't expecting it.
prove challenging no circumstances are. Death is only the beginning. Every time you die,
It's a time loop?
the world will change. The map will be different. Enemies will appear in new locations and in differing numbers, so you have to think fast and adapt.
So is
The use of the lightning alt fire, which is great for crowd control.
is Returnal gonna be a roguelite?
Many alt fires that you can acquire.
Like a third person shooter roguelite? Because if you die, come back and it's random. The world's different. Like I knew this had
across mysterious devices that can grant rewards to the player. These will vary from weapons, consumables, and upgrades, and they can completely change your playstyle and make each cycle feel unique.
Yeah, so this is a roguelite. And
Besides the
I was not expecting that
Returnal
at
also
all.
has a deep and engaging narrative. We allow players to piece together the puzzle that is the story of Celine as they venture deeper and deeper into Atropos and enter a personal nightmare.
Interesting.
That can't be here.
I think I am reliving my memories in that house, but
Oh, that's interesting.
fully.
All right.
Some parts
I think I'm all in on Returnal. This looks good. And now that it has like roguelite features and mechanics, I think
losing my mind.
I'm maybe day one on this. Sci-fi, survival horror, roguelite, twitch shooting. Now it's suddenly Resident Evil 7.
Exactly as I left it.
All right. Do we have a date on this? I don't think we've ever... Oh, I thought this was soon, like April or something, right? April or May?
Returnal lands on April 30th.
April 30th.
By the
There we go.
talented Team at Housemarque. Next, let's take a closer look at a high-impact new PS4 game called Knockout City.
Knockout City.
Hi, I'm Josh from Bellin Studios. We're an indie developer based in upstate New York, and we recently announced Knockout City, a team-based multiplayer action
Oh,
game on
this-
PS4 where rival crews settle their scores with epic dodgeball battles.
We've seen this before, right? This wasn't on the Nintendo Direct, right?
Up and play, but there's a lot of depth here for those who've got the skills. In our 1v1 face-off mode, you'll go head-to-head in a constantly shrinking battleground, relying on your reflexes and abilities.
Not for
to
me.
stop
My
the
gaming time, I'm 38.
well-timed catch
Got a
to
full-time,
the ball, making it easier
important
for
adult
the hit.
job. I just don't have time to play very much of this. Like, if I play something like this, like I do play Fall Guys. I do play some quick, 1 or 2 rounds for a night, and then I'm done. I'm satiated.
Second dodge is the difference between getting knocked out and staying in the fight.
But I usually play like 1 or 2 of these games a year at most, if that. So, hey, if this is good and there's a large group of people playing it, people in my circle, my social circle, I would give it a shot. But as of right now, this does not look like my jam, as the youngins say.
A new map that you'll find in our upcoming crossplay beta. The special ball for this match is the sniper ball, which locks onto targets from far across the map, and wham! You can take them out before they have a chance to react. Beyond special
It
balls,
just looks like this game is ripe
unique mechanic. You can back out
for
the ball,
microtransactions. I would not be surprised if this game was
up on your opponents.
extremely cheap or even PS Plus.
You can literally become the ball, a new weapon for your teammate. Or risk it all. Charge up a teammate, launch them high into the air with an ultimate throw, and they'll land in a huge instant KO explosion. The team here at Velen has been obsessed with building this world over the last 4 years. Knockout City is
4
built
years?
out
They've been
based on
developing this game for 4 years? Jesus. I feel like Kojima made Death Stranding in less time than 4 years. That's insane. Well, cross-play beta. Okay. Interesting. Could be fun with a party of people. It's just
Time for
not something I
new.
think I'm going to jump into.
Here's your first look at an upcoming PS5 game from the team at Slowclap.
Okay, so this is kind of cool. A little hand-to-hand, third-person brawler game. Very reminiscent of like the Daredevil fight from the Daredevil Netflix show. That was kind of cool. It's like there's some character customization, or you get older or something as the game goes along. Sifu. Sifu, I think I do. It looks fun. Looks like a good time, and that's coming out this year. All right.
To the PS5 console later this year.
The animations were like nice and fluid. I like that.
Ash, an epic new PS5 adventure from Heart Machine.
All right, little Annapurna. Their games are borderline radical. I like this aesthetic. And very pretty.
I'm Alex Preston, creative director of Heart Machine. You might know us as the team behind Hyperlight Drifter. Today,
Oh, yeah.
gameplay for our new title.
Let's go. Hyper Light Drifter was my jam, son. Let's roll.
Platformer focused on speed, movement, and fluidity. The game is set inside a giant black hole known as the Ultra Void, which has been consuming everything in its path. You play as Ray, a daring void runner who has decided to venture into this terrifying anomaly as a last-ditch effort to save her homeworld. Ray is extremely agile, able to speed across the world with abilities akin to skating. On the ashen clouds, she can quickly cover great distances in our huge world.
A lot of speed. You got kind of like a grappling hook, similar to like the movement in Sekiro a little bit, actually. I expect really almost sci-fi-ish, ominous vistas and fantastic music. Hyper Light Drifter had wonderful, wonderful music. Got some quick, fast-moving combat.
Fast and fluid, built to empower players and encourage flow. As you explore the Ultra Void,
Speed skating, like Apollo Ono up in this, with a Apollo Ono with a sword. I like that.
creatures require speed and precise timing to defeat.
Ooh, a little dodging.
Ray will eventually need to face the massive sentinels of this void, wretched, starved beasts that hold the key to her quest.
Yeah, like I said, very like ominous looking vistas. This is gonna be a gorgeous game.
Solar Ash is Heart Machine's vision of the adventure platformer. The giant spaces, the feel of movement, the flow of combat, and the high-stakes battles atop enormous beasts.
Indeed.
All come together to bring players something we think is incredibly unique, and more importantly, fun.
Yeah.
This game is a labor of love for everyone on the Heart Machine team. We're excited to bring Solar Ash to PS5 and PS4.
Wow, this is gorgeous, man. I'm all for it. 2021, bring it. Bring it.
If you're a fan of scary games, this next one is for you.
I do indeed like scary games.
First found you. You were nothing. You were small.
Is this more Five Nights?
But now you are more. Are you ready?
Yeah. Five Nights at Freddy's coming to the PlayStation. I have never played one of these. Never played one of these. Don't really know what I think about them. I gotta look into like kind of how these games, like what these games are about, because I know like you're kind of like looking through like security cameras and stuff, and all of a sudden, bam, you have a monster in your face. But we'll see. We'll see.
Get you out of here. You and me together.
Kind of like a spooky haunted Chuck E. Cheese.
Stop hunting.
You're stuck inside.
None of them will stop hunting
say, you will bring me what I want, and if you fail me, then you will, both of you, burn!
So maybe like you're constantly being chased by these dolls.
There is more going on here than you realize.
So I can't say I was expecting a Five Nights game.
That was a chilling new look at Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach.
Don't know if that's for me.
Let's take a tour of Oddworld Soulstorm.
Just doesn't look fun.
Hi, I'm Lauren Lanning, Creative Director at Oddworld Inhabitants. Today, I'm going to take you on a brief tour of our newest game, Oddworld Soulstorm.
They've always known you would come. Do you know why you have?
Oddworld is one of those. It's one of these IPs and series of games that they keep on coming back. I don't know how many people are like on a yearly basis dying for that next Oddworld game. They're fun. They're interesting little puzzlers. I just never played one and was like, man, I need the next one now. Like, I gotta have it. And I remember Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey, the very first one. I remember playing it on PC, and I remember it vividly making me like overtly angry playing this game. This game would just make me so mad. It gets. I remember the difficulty spike, like shooting up, maybe like 4 or 5 hours in, and I was just like, I don't like this. I'm getting too angry, and I never beat it. So that's kind of like my lasting memory of the Oddworld series, and they keep on coming back, and I'm just like, really? Are we still playing Oddworld? Is it still 1996? Is that still happening? Maybe they're still good. I don't know.
Arsenal of his own that he can share with others. You can also play as a non-lethal pacifist or an agent of chaos. We wanted you to have the choice. But there is one iconic ability for our shamanic protagonist, possession. This mystical power allows you to take control of your foes and use their strengths and weapons.
Look, if a puzzler is what you need, it looks like this is going to be your jam.
To paths still ahead.
Some good classic 2D platforming.
And this means that there are some environments and
could be fun. Could be fun. I just have a sordid history with this series.
You'll find dark and dangerous caves, heavily guarded industrial sites, and ancient forgotten lands. Here we've built lots of opportunities for you to test your skills and find different ways to handle things. It won't be easy. If being hunted by an army backed by a shady and wealthy organization isn't bad enough, there are also more dangers in the forms of natural obstacles, ancient traps against swarming dark creatures, and industrial hazards that must be crossed and avoided. Ultimately, Abe's journey is one of hope, freedom, and truth. There is a rich and engaging narrative to discover in a world full of lies, and we've been able to bring our characters to life like never before. In true Oddworld fashion, your actions in-game will decide the fate of Abe and all those you manage to liberate along the way. And we can't wait to see what you will do.
All right, so, wow, that's coming out really soon. So, hey, if you need your 2D platforming puzzle kick, it's coming very soon. A couple of months. Month and a half.
That was the latest on Oddworld Soulstorm. And here's some exciting news. Active PlayStation Plus members will get the PS5 version for no extra cost starting in April. PS5 version for no extra cost starting in April.
Hey, this is what I wanted to see.
It's time to catch up with Kina Bridge of Spirits.
This was something I expected.
Saw in the June PS5 showcase.
Yeah, we haven't seen this since June. It's been a hot minute. And this looks gorgeous. The question is, what is this game? I remember there was some complaints about those characters, and they've been reworked to look less tribal. Well, they made them less tribal and made them way more cute, so that's a win.
Something tells me you did not come to our village looking for forest creatures.
Hello, Spirit. I seek passage to the Sacred Mountain Shrine.
Our village is bound to the shrine's energy. But that power faded long ago.
Can we get a little gameplay? Can we see this this in action? I want to see what this possible combat's gonna look. There it is. All right. Has almost like a aesthetically kind of like a Fable feel to it, which I really enjoy. Beautiful, beautiful game. Seems like it's going to have a very heartfelt narrative that speaks to my empathetic ass.
You have to go now.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so hand-to-hand combat, sprinting, dodging, range combat, big bosses, beautiful landscapes. Look at that. Wow. There are lots of moments you have like little critters running around with you. I wonder how that plays in the game, how that works out.
You must move on.
Ooh. 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 Man, a date would polish this trailer off for me. Cross-gen. Wow, surprising. Really surprising. August 24th, a day after my birthday. Appreciate the gift. Sony, thank you for that. Day one.
First-person shooter developed by the team at Arcane.
Day one for me, guys. Kina, let's do it.
You'll never, ever break this loop.
There's no never here. Just you, me, and the rest of these maniacs.
Oh, so this is time loop, huh?
Bring it, baby.
This is Ramblin' Frank's Matinee. This little ditty goes out to the handsome asshole trying to break our loop. Gold, the visionaries are ready to dance. Are you?
I may wait on time loop. I need to hear what some friends say about it. It looks fun. The action looks great. It's Arcane. Arcane makes really, really fun first-person titles. So I will eventually play this. I need to see more gameplay. I need to probably see reviews and hear about how this game is from friends, really. Has that James Bond, that 70s James Bond aesthetic to it. Okay, so there are like some supernatural powers that you can apply to your arsenal. I like that. That's kind of cool. Ooh. Ooh. So, is this purely single player, or are there multiplayer components to this where you're going up against other people that are trying to take over this loop? Like, I'm still not quite sure what this game is.
Song's over, people. And so is Ramblin' Frank. The rest of you motherfuckers are next.
Well, that was explicit. Yeah, I want to see more. Like, I'm assuming that's a single player game, but and that's a Bethesda title, so it goes to show that Bethesda being owned by Xbox doesn't necessarily mean that all those games are going to be exclusive. Oh, we're going to get our PS5 upgrade to Final Fantasy VII Remake. How about that? This game could use that upgrade. I'd like to see a performance mode with 60 frames. That would be nice. I love me some Final Fantasy VII Remake, man. I thought it was really good. I thought they handled the storyline and the timeline really, really well. Very interesting. It was a lot of it was expected. Oh, is Yuffie in this now? Are we getting Yuffie?
My name is Yuffie.
Yeah.
Hunter and elite special forces operative for the new Wutai government. We'll prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not.
Is she playable?
Members of Avalanche, we got this.
I'm back.
Ah, there you are. Someone's been expecting you. What took you?
Sorry about that. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sonon Kusakabe. Where's
Hmm.
Cloud? We lost him. You what?
He will be okay, though, right?
Well, of course he will.
They're the ones who blew up the reactors. Cool. Should we say hi?
So is this like kind of like a little side story DLC that happens like somewhere in between the chapters before the plate falls?
We gotta help.
All right, so we're gonna get Yuffie DLC along with the next gen upgrade for 7 remake. So that's pretty cool. So the new character here, his name is Sonon. Brand new character to the Final Fantasy VII mythos. And it would be cool if this ran parallel with the main storyline, because there were a lot of questions at the end of 7 Remake, so it'd be cool to kind of like this run parallel and answer a couple of things, set us up for the next part.
You guys should probably get moving.
Hey, more Final Fantasy VII? I'm down. Let's roll. Let's go.
Yeah, they do, but I'm not your sister.
There you are.
Who are these jerks?
No clue. It just appeared.
All right. Intergrade.
Let the hunt begin.
Was that fucking Kadaj from the movie? No.
Get down here, Merc.
No way. Is it Zach? Okay, no, it's not. Alright, we got some updated resolution. Looks like 60 frames. Very good, very good. I'll play this game all over again. I don't care. I loved it. Give me a reason to 100% it. Yeah, the lighting looks good. The HDR looks gorgeous. Much, much improved textures. I like that. Okay. Upgraded particles. Mm-hmm. They're going to throw some ray tracing in there? Hmm? All right. All right, so performance and graphics mode. New difficulty modes, better load times. You're speaking my language. Do we have maybe like some shortened... There's a couple of chapters that were really like padded with combat that was just boring. Photo mode, always good. Photo mode would be a lot of fun in this game. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm excited about that new episode. I mean, give people who played the game already an immediate reason to want to come back. That'll do it.
You see that?
That's how ninjas do it.
Yep.
When is this happening? Probably fall. Free upgrade. All right. All right, so the upgrade to PS5 is free. You have to pay extra for the Yuffie content. 6/10/21. Let's go.
That was the reveal
Let's
of Final
go.
Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, coming to the PS5 console later this year. And that's our show.
And that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. So, ending on Final Fantasy VII Intergrade, big update to the graphics, performance, and all that jazz. New Yuffie content. The upgrade's free. The Yuffie content is paid DLC. Returnal looked good. I didn't realize that was a roguelite. Give me more, give me more. That's April, so that's coming out pretty soon. And then Kina looks like... I'll just say it straight up. Kina is my most anticipated game on the PlayStation right now. Hands down. No questions asked. That looks good. Other games... Crash, you could talk me into. Time Loop, you can talk me into. I just need to hear and see more on those games for me to like truly be excited. If there's a drought, I'll pick them up. But if I'm busy with games, they're probably going to hit the backlog. But overall, I would say this was a pretty good, pretty safe state of play. Didn't blow my mind, but a lot of good stuff. A deeper dive on the games that I've been wanting more on. And that was paid off in dividends for me. That paid off big time. So I'm pretty excited and happy with what we saw. What were your thoughts? You pop that information into the comments, whether on Facebook or YouTube or anywhere else that this video is going to post, and let us know what you're excited about. Did this state of play hit the mark? Did it exceed your expectations, or did it miss the mark? You let me know, and we'll respond in kind. You take care. Have a good one. Travis and Peel Show out. We love you.